Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So, I finally did it. I finally made a video dedicated to eyebrows, okay? Eyebrows will make or break your makeup. It really will. But this is a beginner-friendly eyebrow tutorial. I actually have two different ways that you can do your eyebrows. The first one is very beginner-friendly, and the second one is more for, I guess you would say, advanced, makeupers, whatever. But yeah, it's simple, it's easy, you just have to keep practicing at it. Girls always ask me, how do you get your eyebrows like that? Oh, I love your eyebrows, they're so pretty. It's just practice. Over time, I have changed my eyebrows from when I first used to do my eyebrows, and now when I look back a few years on how my eyebrows look, I be looking like, ooh, like, no sis. But back then, it was okay, but now it's like, no. But my eyebrows has changed, and over time they have gotten better. So I hope this video helps somebody out. I hope you take something from it to help you to be able to achieve a nice eyebrow. Whichever one you choose to like, the first eyebrow tutorial or the second eyebrow tutorial. So without further ado, go ahead and watch the video. And I am wearing So Fancy's eyelashes in the style Sofie. So hit her up. I will leave her information in the description box so y'all can hit her up and get these beautiful eyelashes. So go ahead and get your brush so you can brush your brows into place so they don't be all over the place. And go ahead and get your dark brown pencil. Either eye pencil or lip pencil, whichever one works best for you. But I like this one. This is my favorite. This is in the color dark brown, and it's an NYC New York pencil. So just go ahead and start at the front. It's best to start at the front because at least you're giving yourself a guide to where you're going instead of starting in the middle or any other place. Like, it's just best if you start at the front and just work your way on back. And you actually want to take light strokes. I was actually light. It may look like I wasn't, but I was taking light strokes. And after you draw that line that you drew at the bottom, go ahead and do your line at the top. And remember, go easy, go slow. You don't want to press down too hard and you have a harsh line. Like, no, we don't want harsh eyebrows. We want natural looking eyebrows, but still snatched. And go ahead and keep filling that in. Just automatically just go with the shape of your eyebrow. Like, just go with the shape of your eyebrow. Unless you want different kind of eyebrows. We're going for natural eyebrows today. So just go with the shape of your eyebrows. And for some people, that will be enough. That looks natural enough. And it does look fine how it is. But me, I like my eyebrows dark. So I'm going to fill them in the middle some more until I get the color I want. And just continue to fill in where you see need be. Start off light. It's going to take you a minute to actually get it, but just start off light. Light strokes. Want to be easy with the pencil. And just brush when you need to. And you don't want to go too hard at the front because the last thing you want is the front of your brows to look boxy or square. Like, want it to be a natural flow. I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to my brows. Like, I would spend at least 30 minutes on them just to make sure they are twins. Or at least identical, close to it. And I like to use an angle brush to clean my brows up. And concealer that's at least 2 shades lighter than you. And just start at the front and, lightly clean up that brow. And with this part, you don't want to go too fast. You want to, take your time. If you're a beginner, take your time with it, because when you mess up, then you got to go back in. So just take your time and slowly clean that brow up. Get that, straight line. And you always want to take your brush and pull that concealer down, so you don't have that halo effect over your eyebrows. Get in as close as you can to that line without messing up the pencil, and pull that concealer down. And I just like to, have my extra highlighted under my eyebrows. So I just go back in with a little more concealer to make it lighter. And since we're not perfect, we all make mistakes. So wherever you see you need to finish cleaning up, go ahead and do that. And for the top as well, I use the same concealer. And the same rule applies for the top. Just go slowly cleaning that pencil up. And blend that concealer out as well for the top too. I have been doing my eyebrows for some years now, for like 5 years, and I still mess up sometimes, so none of us are perfect. And I like to take my fingers to blend out that concealer instead of using a brush. Using my fingers is just so much better to me. And this is the final results from using the NYC New York pencil in the color dark brown. The next product I'll be using is e.l.f. Lock-On Liner Brow Cream in the color Expresso. An angle brush and a brush just to brush those eyebrows together. Now if you're a beginner, you want to start not at the beginning of your brows, but far back, a little ways back from your brows, and just go ahead and make that line. And you also want to be light-handed with this product as well, because when this stuff is on, it does not move. So you want to be light-handed also, especially when you're at the front. Very light-handed. We don't want dark eyebrows at the front. Very light-handed. So once you make the line at the bottom, go ahead and dip your brush back in that product, get some more, and go ahead and make your line at the top. And just go ahead and fill those in to your liking. Some people don't like dark brows, but personally me, I love them. They're not too dark, but they're not light either, but I love them. So just fill them in to, whatever color you like. If you like them, if you just want to stop right here and just go ahead and get the concealer and shape them, then hey, that's cool too. Continue to go in with the light hand and fill those in where you see need be. I'm sorry if I was out of focus a little bit. I bent down too far to look in the mirror, so my bad. And now you see how light it is at the front of the brow? That's what you want. And I like to take my finger and, almost like rubbing it. Yeah, you have to rub this stuff to get it off. So just to rub it so, it can take some of that brow cream off of it. And just go back in with your brush just to fill in places where you see, it needs to be filled in more. I really don't add more product when I'm going back into places, filling them in. Just use the same product that you have on your brush and just brush it on there like how I'm doing now. Because if you add more product, you're going to have, your eyebrows are going to be too dark and you don't want that. Go ahead and get your brush and your concealer and start at the front as always. And just follow your brow. Make that clean line to clean it up. And you definitely want to start off going slow if you're a beginner, just so you know you don't take off too much. And as always, use that brush to pull that concealer down so you can blend it out. And also so you don't get that halo effect. And the halo effect is really when, you know, you have that glow around your eyebrows from after, you know, cleaning it up. You don't want that. You don't want that glow. You don't want a halo effect around your eyebrows. So make sure you pull that concealer down and go in at the top also and clean it up. Follow the shape of your brow. And like I do always, I always take too much off of this eyebrow. It never fails. I always take too much off. But it's okay because you can go back in, which is what I did right here. Put just a little more product on my brush and just went back in and filled that top in some more. And I'm so sorry if I'm out of focus. Again, I bent down too far to look in the mirror, so my bad, y'all. Slow and steady win the race. Eyebrows are so important, so just take your time. And as always, I use my finger to, you know, just clean up that concealer. I'm just going to put foundation right over my face anyway. But yeah, this is the final results of using the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner Cream.
See, it wasn't bad, was it? It was not bad. You just have to practice. Like, y'all can get it. I have faith in y'all. I believe in y'all. You can get these eyebrows, okay? You can do this. You got this, sis. You can do it. But thank y'all for watching my videos today, and have a good one.